Hello everyone. So today we are going to look at some spots from the previous video from the Super Millions. I run some spots in HRC, 5 spots I think, and we're gonna look at those. So let's begin. So this is gonna be our first spot. Mueller opens and it's folded to PDC on the big blind. He has 13 big blinds. He's the shortest stack by far. And just was curious how wide can he rejam here versus presumably wide range from the chip leader. So we're gonna go to HRC, this is it. So cutoff opens. So this is Mueller's opening range, as you can see, 35%, not that wide. He's not opening the Jack X suited hands, or these are mixing as well. So fold it to the big blind. And as you can see, every ace-X basically can rejam here. Any pair, any suited Broadway, king, queen off, and he calls relatively wide as well. Let's just see the bubble factors. So big blind, as you can see, versus cutoff, like he still has like a 10% risk premium. But yeah, he's just jamming really wide here. And this is the cutoff calling range, as you can see, ace-8 off, ace-5 suited plus, any pair he's opening, and suited broadways. So it's good to see that you can rejam here really wide as the shortest stack. And even if people open wider than that, like he's not even opening the suited Jack X that I think most, on low stakes like people, they are the chip leader, and then they're gonna just open every suited 6x, even 5x here. They think they can open like 50% or something here. And yeah, versus that, you're gonna rejam even wider than this. So okay, that was good to look at. So next hand is gonna be this spot. So Peach and opened UTG and Ben did 3-bet. And as you can see, he's in a very tough spot. There are two really short stacks here on his right, and he's very close to all these 4 stack on his left. So I think his bubble factor is gonna be like just super high. So let's see. So yeah, he opens, so he's opening 6s plus, any suited ace-X, ace-9 off, suited broadways basically, and king jack off plus. It is folded to Ben, and yeah, Ben is 3-betting this range. So he's allowed to 3-bet the low suited queen X, and basically any offsuit ace-X and some offsuit king X as well. And as you can see, for value, he's like not going for like super wide. He's only 3-betting value for queens plus ace king. I think he's probably flatting jacks in this spot as well. So it doesn't have that much combos, but as you can see, his bluff combos are like really just way too much. Also, he's flatting like really wide. He's flatting 6-4 suited, 5-7 suited. So this is UTG range. As you can see, call is allowed here, but he's not calling anything. He's just 4-bet jamming. Let's see the EVs. Yeah, 9s is, even pocket 10s is like really close. But I'm guessing, yeah, 10s is just jamming here. So ace queen off, 0 EV, as you can see. Ace 10 suited is basically like very close as well. So you should just 4-bet jam or fold here. Basically 4-bet jamming, ace 10 plus, 10s plus, king queen suited. These are like mixing, but they are 0 EV. So yeah, let's see how big his bubble factor is. So UTG versus button, yeah, 2.4 with a 20.5 risk premium. It's really high. It's really high. So yeah, Ben can 3-bet a lot, and unfortunately, you just have to fold. You just have to fold. That's the reality. Like you cannot fucking call here. You just have to 4-bet jump. So okay, let's go to the next spot. So I was curious how wide you can jump here. So he has 3.5 big blinds. And I think I was saying in the video that any 8x suited is a jam here. So would be interesting to see if any jack, any x, yeah. So yeah, 3.5, I mean not 3.5, he has 3.2 big blinds, but anyway. So yeah, the suited 8x are not jams here. But the thing is, I mean, he's the shortest stack by far here, and the calculator doesn't take into account that you're gonna be the big blind in the next orbit. So I'm guessing jamming like these 0 EV combos, like King 5 suited, Queen 8 suited, Ace 3 off, are like fine. Jack 10 off. But yeah, as you can see, like, yeah, the 9x are jams, but the 8x are folds. And that's really, really, really tight for 3 big blinds UTG, right? If you put this in a chippy calculator, you're gonna jump all kinds of, like, just so wide here, like 40 something, 50% or something, right? But you just gonna jump, how much is this? 29%, okay. So any Broadway, any suited 9x, any suited ace-x, ace 4 of plus, any pair, basically, that's the range, even with 3 big blinds. So actually not even and the suited 7x are just losing way too much. Okay. And yeah, versus you jam, when you jam, by the way, the big blind I think is gonna call almost any two. Yeah, almost any two. I mean, he's folding these trash deuce x and 3x combos, but yeah, he's calling any jack x offsuit, any queen x, and any suited hands. So yeah, that's why you have to be really tight, because you know you're gonna get called by almost any two from the big blind. Okay, next hand. Okay, so Ole has 6. Yeah, he has 6 big blinds here, and he's decided to jam jack 8 suited, which I thought said in a way that this is like no way that's a jam. Actually, Mark rejammed here king queen suited with 20. We're gonna look at that as well, if that's a rejam or what you should do here with king queen suited. So let's go to the sim. Okay, so this is gonna be Ole's range. I didn't give him raising size like 2x or limp, so he's just gonna open jam here. And as you can see, the 8x suited are not in. You're allowed to jam any ace-x suited, ace-8 plus, the pairs and broadways, except the 10x offsuit part. So let's go to the EVs. I mean, jack 8 suited losing 0.02. Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna be big blind the next orbit. You still have 2 orbits until you're the big blind, so yeah, it's not a jam. So let's see, what should the cutoff do? I gave the cutoff to the flat and jam option. So king queen suited is nowhere to be found. So jamming king queen suited is losing 0.08. Flooding is the same. So you're gonna flooding aces kings here, ace 10 off, ace jack off, ace 10, and these are mixing. Yeah, you can play just the pure jam range as well here if you want, but king queen suited is really not. Even if you add probably the jack 8 suited hands into Ole's range, I don't think it's gonna be in. So yeah, you should be really tight there, I guess. So again, next hand, so I thought this is like not a jam here for like 9.5. So there's actually 2 shorter stacks than him here. So Lena has 450, 5.5 big blinds, and Pablo has 600k. So I thought this is not a jam. So we're gonna look at that. So this is Ben's range, by the way. He's opening like an ace-x, as you can see, whatever. And this is EP's range. So he's allowed to open aces kings, ace king suited, ace 10 off, suited ace suited ace 7, suited and ace 6 suited. Let's see the EVs. I mean, he's allowed to jam ace 3 suited plus here, 7s plus. Well, when you look at the EVs, it's like, you know, like not printing. They're really close. And a7 and a6 suited actually prefer to open raise, not to jam. Because as you can see, a6 suited is basically 0 EV. And a7 suited 0.01, as well as ace3 suited. So yeah, I mean, this is like a high roller table, so I guess you gotta take any profitable spot. But I'm not sure with the two short stack. You know, when you fold, I mean, it's not in because I only ran this, but when you fold, going back, when you fold, these two will jam like way wider than you. So Lena has like 5.5 big blind. I'm gonna assume he's gonna jamming any suited 9x, any Broadway here. Maybe not the Jack 10 off and Queen 10 off. I don't know. But yeah, almost any ace-x he's jamming here, so there's some collision effect, so I'm not sure if this is a good or not. So let's see, when you jam, what you're gonna get called by. So MP is allowed to flat. I mean, he's only flatting here, no jamming range, 40 big blind effective. So 9s plus, Ajax to place queen off plus. So the shortest stacks what they're gonna call. So Lena is gonna call 10s plus ace queen plus. Pablo will call same range. Same. So this is all in the small blind. Again, he's allowed to flat or jam. And he had ace 10 off in this spot and he folded, which is like, you know, not even close. It's really, really good fold. And the big blind will call 7s plus, ace 10 plus, and king queen suited. So yeah, it's a jam. It's a jam, but it's really, really close. So yeah, these were the spots. I hope we all learned something, and see you in the next one, guys. Bye.